Okay, hello. I see Evelyn is here. Evelyn is always here, first person to comment. Thank you, Evelyn. Hope you are doing well today. And first things first, let's just make sure that everyone can actually hear me right now. So if you can hear me, please leave a comment. Let me know. Um, if you can't hear me, I will also know because I won't see any comments saying that you hear me. Oh, but I will probably see comments saying that you cannot hear me. So either way, we will know. Hello, Tanya. Hello, Kubaib. Eva, hello. I do not yet see any comments about whether or not you can hear me. Okay, Evelyn says I can hear you. Great. Thank you, Evelyn. Funda, hello. Jamal, we can see you. Okay, good. I thought you could see me. Okay, but still good to know. Thank you. All right, we've got a lot of people commenting from YouTube today, more than usual. That's great to see. I see Zubair. I'm not sure how to pronounce your name, but hello and thank you for watching from YouTube. Eka, hello. Idiko, hello. Umit, hello. Carol Espinoza, hello. Glad you can hear me. Okay, good. Today is Semla Day in Sweden. Arzu, I don't know what Semla Day is, but I will have to go and read about that after this video. Babiri, hello from Kampala, Uganda. Hello, thank you for joining. Jem from Vietnam, hello. All right, I'm not going to say hello to everybody because obviously we have a lot of people here. Right now we've got 319. We'll probably wait about 30 seconds before we start with our lesson, just to make sure that people who are joining late are not going to miss too much. However, even if someone does join late, that's okay because this video will be saved both on my Facebook page and my YouTube channel. I do not delete my live videos. However, if you watch this video live on YouTube, there are no advertisements. If you watch it afterwards on YouTube, there are advertisements. So I recommend trying your best to watch it live because one, there's no advertisements when you watch it live on YouTube, and two, when it's live, you can comment and I can see your comments. Usually, after I do a live video, I do not go back and reply to many of the comments like I do on my regular videos. I reply to comments on my regular videos, but live videos, I do not go back and read all of them because there are usually more than 1,000 comments on each of them. Anyways, today we are doing some pronunciation practice. And there's one or two things that I want to say. I'm not really sure if it's one thing or two things. Let's just see what I say. So what I want to say is that the way that I am going to teach you pronunciation today is not the way that I would teach pronunciation in a real classroom or with a real student who is face to face with me. What I'm going to do today is I am going to let you send some words in the comments. Please don't send them yet. Please wait. I'm not reading the comments right now. But today, what I'm going to do is I'm going to let you send some words in the comments and I'm going to show you how to pronounce them. Again, It's a little bit different from what I would do in a real classroom or with a real student, because when I'm really teaching in a classroom with a student, it's not all about the teacher. It's mostly the teacher instructing the student, listening to the student, watching the student, and giving the student feedback. But this is just a live video on social media, and there are 530 of you watching right now. So obviously, I can't do that. So that's the first thing I want to say, is that this is not how I teach pronunciation in a real classroom. This is just an opportunity for me to show you how to pronounce some words that you have difficulty with. And catch my breath for a minute. I'm speaking a lot and I just came home from the gym, so I'm still a little bit tired. Um yeah, the next thing that I want to say is that I don't want you to send like really long words or words that you think sound interesting, but you wouldn't actually use in your daily life. That's not what this is for right now. Right now, what I want to do is I want to take some words that you really use in your daily life that you have difficulty with, and I want to help you with those. I don't want to read words like supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. That's not what we are doing right now. I want to do what I always try to do, which is help you with language that you really use in your daily life. And with that being said, let's look at some words. First one I see is this. So for me, I say schedule. Schedule. There are some people who say schedule. Schedule. But I think that that is only some people in the UK. Definitely not all of the people in the UK, but some people in the UK say schedule. I only know one person who says that, and he is from the UK. But for me, I say schedule. Schedule. And again, this is in a classroom, because in a classroom, I would have you say it. I would watch your mouth. I would watch what you are doing. I would listen to you. I would give you feedback. I would draw pictures of your mouth on the whiteboard, and I would write out the way that I pronounce the word on the whiteboard. But this is just a free live video to help you listen and hear how the words sound. It's not so much about showing you exactly how to pronounce them. I'm really focusing on showing you how they sound, if that makes sense. So yeah, I say schedule. I'm not sure if this person is requesting that I say this or if they are replying to something else that I said, but I will say it because this has the T sound in the middle and at the end. So as an American, when I speak naturally, I say a little bit. So little has what we call the flap or the tap. This is when people say that Americans pronounce the T sound like a D sound. And that is not true. We don't pronounce the T sound like a D sound. A D sound would be little, little. We don't do that. It's little. However, the flap or the tap, this sound, this can come from a T and it can come from a D. So sometimes when D is in the middle of a word, we make this sound. And sometimes when T is in the middle of a word, we make this sound. But it's not really a D sound. It's not duh. It's just it's just your tongue going up and down. Little, little, a little bit. Also, the T at the end of bit. So again, when I'm speaking naturally as an American, I usually say bit. So what happens is when you make the T sound, usually your tongue goes up, it touches the top, and then it comes down, and the air comes out. I'll show you. So you can see bit. Oh, this paper is not very good. Let's see. Bit. But what I do is I stop. Bit, bit, bit. And no air comes out because the tongue just stays up. Bit. However, when I'm speaking very clearly, I might bring the tongue down, let the air out. Bit, bit. And I think that most British people do that also. Bit, bit. But for American people, we usually say bit. So I usually say a little bit, a little bit, a little bit. But a British person might say a little bit, depending which part of the UK they are from, because there are many different accents in the UK, just like there are many different accents in the US. This word is curriculum. Curriculum. And I will add something for you. Let's see. I'm going to write it so that you can see it. One moment, figuring out how I want to spell it. Okay. So this word curriculum, k or cur, it doesn't matter because the R is going to connect right there. I could write it cur-ick, or I could write it k-rick. They're going to be the same because the R connects them. Curric, lum, curriculum. So there is that little Y sound after the k, rikia. And one thing that I would do in a real classroom to help you do this, it's called back chaining. It's when you start at the end of the word. So I would say, actually, let's do this. I want you to repeat after me. I know that I can't hear you, but I do want you to give you an opportunity to practice. So wherever you are right now, I want you to repeat after me. First, repeat after me. Lum. One more time. Lum. Okay. Next. Y. One more. Y. Now together. Yilum. One more time. Yilum. Now, Rick. One more. Repeat after me. Rick. Now together. Riculum. One more. Riculum. Now, first sound. K. Now, everything together. Curriculum. One more time, slowly. Curriculum. Now, one time, naturally. Curriculum. One more. Curriculum. Okay, so that is curriculum. Also, what does curriculum mean? I forgot to talk about that. You might not know what a curriculum is. So curriculum is basically everything that you are going to study in a course. Um, I don't know what the exact definition is, but approximately that. The things that you are going to talk about or study in a course or a class. Okay, back to the comments. Okay, I see that a couple people have requested this one. So, flower. And they are both pronounced the same. Flower, 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 flower. They're both pronounced the same. There's no difference in the pronunciation. Flower. This one, though. So first thing, we have the TH sound, but I can't actually say we have the TH sound because there isn't one TH sound. There are two TH sounds. So the first one is unvoiced, meaning there's no this one is quiet. For example, think or birthday, birthday. We don't usually say it that clearly. That's difficult. Birthday. So the first TH sound is quiet. That's what we call the unvoiced TH sound. But then this word does not have that one. This one has the voiced TH sound. So the voiced TH sound, you do the same thing. You put your tongue here, and then the air comes out. But you're going to add one more sound. You're going to add your voice. So it's two things at the same time. First, it's and it's also so it's that is the voiced TH sound, which is the sound that we have in this word. And before we continue with this word, I want to stay on the TH sound for one moment. Again, we have unvoiced, unvoiced, and we have voiced. I want you to practice with me. So you're going to do what I'm doing. Repeat after me. First, unvoiced TH sound. See how long you can do it. Try to do it with me. Now, let's make a word. Think, think, T-H-I-N-K. And we're going to make a long TH sound first. So, think. I want you to do it with me. So repeat, don't repeat, but do it with me. Think. Okay, so that's the unvoiced TH sound. But now we have though. Though, again, we have the voiced TH sound. Repeat after me. Okay, good. Now, O-U-G-H. In this word, it just makes an O sound. So it's not thoth, it's not thu, it's not thoof, it's just though. Though. Like you have the letter O, O, and you put the voiced TH before it. Though. Though. Repeat after me. though. Okay, that is though. Okay, so this one is I have to make sure that I'm actually saying it correctly because sometimes I think I say this different from how most people say it. So I think that it should be appreciate, but I say it more like appreciate with a I, rit, rit, rit. But I think most people say it more pre. And in English, your vowel sounds really depend on where you live. And it's not just about the US, the UK, Australia, South Africa, India. It's about the individual state, the individual region, the individual city that you live in, who you grew up with, the way that the people around you speak. So, this one, you could say it appreciate or appreciate. I say it more like appreciate, but I think most people say it more like appreciate. Let me actually check. Appreciate pronunciation. And this is what you can do if you want to check your pronunciation. Just go on Google, say the word, say pronunciation. So I said appreciate pronunciation, and it shows you that. And you can even listen to it. Okay, so in British English, they say appreciate, appreciate. I definitely don't say that. Appreciate. So I guess standard American English, many people also say it like that. Appreciate. I definitely don't make a E sound. I say it more of an I or an S sound. Appreciate. But yeah, many people say appreciate. That seems weird to me. But that's one of the things that I want you guys to understand about English is that vowel sounds can be different in different places. Okay, congratulations. Congratulations. Let's okay, I'm going to write this one out for you to help you. Congratulations. So this might not be perfect, but I would say it approximately like this. Congratulations. Congratulations. Also, I wrote a Z sound at the end because when we have an S after a voiced sound, it usually sounds more like a Z. However, when we're speaking naturally, it doesn't always sound like a clear Z. It might sound more like an S. So, congratulations. Congratulations. Okay, so Ava, I see this one, and I'm actually going to check because this might be another one where many native speakers say it differently. So I am going to check. Mischievous.
Here's the definition of mischievous of a person, animal, or their behavior.
Okay, I forgot to add pronunciation. Mischievous pronunciation.
Mischievous.
Yeah.
Mischievous.
Mischievous. Mischievous. And I will write it for you also. One moment. Mischievous. Mischievous. So, I think a lot of people say mischievous, and I'm not sure if that is a real word or not. Mischievous.
Here's the definition of mischievous.
Yeah, so I think what happens is a lot of people say mischievous, but that isn't really correct. It should be mischievous. And honestly, for me, mischievous does feel more natural, but I don't think it's really correct. It should be mischievous. Um, Anytime that you see me write UH, this is what we call the schwa sound. The schwa sound is a lazy, unstressed sound. So it's a vowel sound that we don't really focus on making. We don't make it clearly. It's just a lazy sound. Ch, v. It's the same sound in the word the, the, or the article, which is just the letter a, uh, uh, the, uh, uh. So this is called the schwa sound. If you know the International Phonetic Alphabet, it looks like a backwards E, but I don't use the phonetic alphabet when I teach. I think that that is a little bit unfair to the many people who have not had the opportunity to learn the International Phonetic Alphabet. Some people learn that in school. I think most people do not. So I don't use it, even though I do know it. So I write words like this: mischievous. Okay, let's do some more. Warda, hello. So important this live. Thanks. You're welcome. I'm glad that you think it's important and you are enjoying it. Okay, I'm going to remember that in Polish, the W makes a V sound. So I think it's Wojciech or Wojciech Witkowski. Let me know in the comments. Let me know if I'm pronouncing it correctly, finally, or not. Okay. The first word is worth. Worth. This is worth a lot of money. How much is this worth? So the TH in worth is the unvoiced TH. Worth. However, in worthy, now we have the voiced TH. The. Worthy. You are worthy of this. I do not feel worthy. And I'm not going to focus too much on the meaning of every word. If you guys are really interested, you can look them up in a dictionary. I really just want to focus on pronunciation right now. But yeah, first one, worth. Second one, worthy. Worthy. This one, some people are going to say multi. Some people are going to say multi. Honestly, I don't even remember which one is actually more correct because lots of people say multi, lots of people say multi. If you really want to know which one's correct, you can look it up, but just know that many people say multi, many people say multi. Oops, why is that there? Okay, so this one is interesting because famous is famous, but this is not infamous. This one is infamous. To be infamous means that someone or something is famous because they did something bad. So Hitler, infamous. If you've read Harry Potter, Lord Voldemort is infamous. I'm going to write it for you. One moment, please. So this one also has that schwa sound again, the lazy sound, and it has it twice. So this word sounds like this, infamous. And let's back chain it. Let's start at the end. Please repeat after me. Mus. One more. Repeat after me. Mus. Now, f. F. Now together. Famous. First sound. In. Repeat after me. One more. In. Okay. Whole thing. Infamous. Again. Repeat after me. Infamous. He is infamous. And again, it means famous for a bad reason. Oh, that's not the one that I meant to choose. I meant to click on this one. Patient. 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 And I'm pronouncing it really clearly. I'm making the t in conversation. I might not make the T sound so strong. I might just say patient. Patient. Like I said, for American people, often the T at the end of the word, the tongue just goes up and stops the air. Patient. Patient. But for, I think, most British people, the T will come down and the air will come out. Patient. Patient. So that's the first one. The next one is patience. Instead of making a T, just make an S sound. Patience. Also, the IENT, patient. I think that this is also a schwa sound, the lazy sound. Sh, 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 sh. Patient. Patience. This one is interesting because we keep talking about the schwa sound. So I'm going to show you again. This one also has the schwa sound. Huh? No, not that, not that. Okay, this is not working. There we go, there we go. So, schwa sound. Ud, ud. It's not, we don't say advantage. We say advantage, advantage, advantage. So we've got the schwa sound here on the first one, and we've got the schwa sound here on the last one. So it's uh, 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 uh. But here in the middle, we have the short A sound, ah. So ah, advantage, advantage. Okay. And we're going to do maybe 5 or 6 more. I'm choosing this one because British people and American people say this differently. So again, I'm American. I say garage, garage. That first one, I think, is the schwa sound again. G, 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 g. We don't say ga. We don't say gay. We don't say ga. We say g. Garage. Garage. But I think that most British people say garage or something like that. Garage. But again, American people say garage. Ava, I've already done one from you, but I like this one, so and I know that this will help many people, so I'll give you one more. So the thing that you eat has two S's. Dessert, dessert, dessert. So I like to eat ice cream for dessert. The next one, desert. This one, here, I'll write it for you guys because it's going to be difficult if I just say it. Um, one moment, please. Okay. So first one, dessert. Is that correct? I think this is correct. Yeah, that's correct. That's correct. Okay. Just need to make sure because I'm not perfect. Sometimes I know everything, sometimes I don't know anything. So this one, this is confusing me now. This one is dessert. Dessert. So this first one with two S's, Dessert, this is ice cream, cake, fruit, yogurt, the sweet stuff that you eat after dinner. Dessert. So we start with the schwa sound. I'm actually not sure if it should be a schwa sound or a dessert, dessert, dessert. Let's check. Let's check. Dessert pronunciation. Yeah, it's a schwa sound. So d, d, d. Again, schwa sound is lazy. It's not da, it's not day, it's not d, it's not da. Just d, 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 d. And then zert, dessert, dessert. I wrote zert bigger, big letters, because that is the stressed part of the word that we focus on. We don't focus on this part. This part's lazy. Duh, duh, duh. We focus on this part. Zert, dessert. Also, if you want to remember which one is which, the way that I do it is you want to have two desserts because dessert is good. You want two of them. You don't want one bowl of ice cream. You want two bowls of ice cream. Dessert. Two S's, so two desserts. Desert is the big area with all the sand. You don't want to be in a desert. So you don't want two deserts. You want one desert or maybe zero deserts. So only one S. Dessert is good, so two S's, you want two. Desert, not so good, so just one S. And this one does start with a short E sound. De, zert, desert, desert, dessert, 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 desert. Okay, so I'm choosing this one next because there's also the word indigestion. So first we have the verb digest. To digest is what your body does to food. After you put the food in your mouth and it goes through your system in your body, that system that breaks down the food is called your digestive system. So the process is called digestion. Digestion. And I am going to write it for you guys again. Die, like die, dead. Die. Jes, chin. Schwa sound. Lazy schwa sound right here. Chin, chin, chin. Digestion. Digestion. However, sometimes you eat food and your body kind of burns and it doesn't feel good. It feels very painful or uncomfortable. That is called indigestion. And this sound, the die, changes to be di. I'll show you. So indigestion. Indigestion. We might want a little T sound in the middle, but not really important. Indigestion. So remember, the first word was digestion. But when we add the IN first, it becomes indigestion. How do we know that? How do we know to pronounce it that way? You guys, there's not always rules that will work all the time. And this is why it's important to just listen to English every day. If you listen every day, that is how you're going to learn pronunciation. Memorizing rules can be helpful, but it's not the first thing that I recommend because you will always find situations in which those rules do not work. So rules can be useful, but they don't work all the time. So what's better is just listen every day. Okay, this one. There are two correct ways to pronounce this. You can say it February. You can pronounce that R after the B. Feb. R sound. R sound. Your tongue goes back and up in your mouth. February. Or you can say it the way that I say it. February. Instead of making the first R sound, we make a Y sound. February. February. So repeat after me. First time, the way that I say it with the Y sound. Repeat after me. February. Or you can say it with the R sound. Repeat after me. February. February. Both of them are correct. This one, I actually did 2 videos about this recently. I recommend watching them. I posted them maybe 2 days ago. But I'll do this very quickly anyways, because I know that many people have difficulty with this. The first one, with the U, stuff. 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 It's a short U sound, like up, jump, but, stuff. So stuff is basically the uncountable form of things. I have 5 things. I have a lot of stuff. That's not the only difference between the words. Again, if you'd like to know more, I posted a video about stuff and things a couple days ago. You can check that out. Next word is staff. This has the A sound, like bat, cat, hat, apple, staff. So first word, stuff. Second word, staff. Hi. He bathes in a pond often. I think that you want me to pronounce the word bathes. Okay, we can do that. I'm going to write it out for you. Actually, that's a little bit difficult. Bathes. So to bathe, first we can do it without the S. Without the S, it's bathe, bathe. So to bathe is the verb that means to clean your body with water. So if you take a bath, take a shower, take a bucket shower, pouring the water over your head, that's called a bucket shower. Um, that is to bathe. But when we say he or she, we need to add S to the end of it. So it becomes bathes, bathes. Because it is a voiced TH sound, the S is going to make more of a Z sound. Bathes, bathes. But let me see if I speak naturally, do I really pronounce it like that? Bathes, bathes. Yeah, I do. It's when I'm not speaking so clearly, the Z sound is a little bit more like an S, bathes. But if we're speaking very slowly, very clearly, bathes. But no one speaks that clearly. Oops, comments. Okay, so this word is meticulous. To be meticulous means that you focus on every little detail. This needs to be perfect. This needs to be perfect. We're going to do this, 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 this. We're paying attention to every little thing. Meticulous. And I'm not sure if the first sound is really an E sound or a schwa sound. So let's check. Meticulous pronunciation. I think it's an E sound. Meticulous pronunciation. Meticulous. No, okay, so I guess it's not an E sound. So this word is interesting because there are 3 schwa sounds in this word. Every vowel is a schwa, which means that every vowel sound here is lazy. I'm going to write it for you. Oh no, sorry, not every vowel sound. There's 4 vowel sounds here. 3 of them are schwa sounds. Why is it showing the old word? Okay, there. So we don't say meticulous. Meticulous. So it's it it 3 schwa sounds. Schwa, short I, schwa, schwa. Meticulous, meticulous. Let's backchain it. Let's start at the end. Repeat, please repeat after me. Lus. Q. Together. Culus. Tit. Repeat after me again. Tit. Now repeat after me. Ticulus. M. Whole thing. Meticulous. Meticulous. Okay, so that is meticulous. So this one, it's funny because it looks like maybe it would be ma-am, but it's just ma'am, ma'am, ma'am. Pretend that it's just M-A-M, ma'am, ma'am. Like mom, but change the O to be an A, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Mo, I see your comment. Hello, thank you for joining. So this word soft, soft. I think that probably I don't know a lot about the pronunciation problems that Vietnamese people have when speaking English, but I'm guessing that the problem for you is maybe the F and the T. Ft, ft, soft, soft, soft. This shirt is soft. I'm gonna do one or two more. I can hear my dogs barking upstairs. I want to make sure that they're okay. And we've already done 50 minutes, so let's just do maybe two more. Okay, so I like this one. Girl, girl. So my last name is Curl with a C at the beginning. Curl. And very similar to this word. There are a bunch of words like this. So I'm going to let's do maybe 4 words right now. Girl, curl, world. What else is there? Girl, curl, world. 3 is okay for now. Let's do that. Give me one moment while I write it, please. No, not that one. So basically it's and ol. 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 So this is difficult. So it's difficult because we have the R sound and the L sound, and both of these sounds are difficult for many people. So the R sound, basically your tongue goes up and back. Think about the word her, like she, her, him, her. It's that sound. And your tongue is up. Then ol. When we have L at the beginning of a word, usually your tongue is up here. La, la, la. But when we have an L sound at the end of a word, we make it differently. So when the L sound is at the end of the word, you're pushing your tongue down. Like the front of your tongue will be here. Difficult. So for example, basketball, ball. You can see that the tongue is down. So we have where the tongue is up and back. We have where the tongue is down. So what you do is you put your tongue up and then down. O. So first word, girl, girl. And that's the it's a difficult word, but that's the easiest way to think about it is tongue up and then drop it down. Earl, girl, curl, world. And then world, obviously, you have a D at the end also. World. And yeah, that might take some practice. If it's difficult for you, I don't expect you to be able to do it perfectly right now. Keep watching more videos about it, reading about it, listening to people say it, and keep trying to do it every day. It might take more than one day to do it perfectly. Let's do one more, you guys, just one more. Xavier, I'm going to take this one from you because you are a subscriber and I really appreciate that. Thank you. Or I appreciate that. So shredded. For anyone who does not know, to shred a piece of paper means to do this. I'm shredding it. Shred, shred. So the machine that you put the paper in to destroy the documents is called a paper shredder. But after you put the paper into that machine, now your paper is shredded. So this paper has been shredded. The cheese that you buy in the bag, where it's many small pieces and you can put it on the pizza, that is called shredded cheese. However, I know that Xavier likes to go to the gym, likes to exercise. So I think that maybe he is thinking about the second meaning of this word. The second meaning of shredded means that someone has a lot of muscles. They're very strong muscles and they have very low body fat. So they're almost skinny, but they're not skinny because they have big muscles. You could also say ripped or shredded, but pronunciation, shred. So sh, then add the color, red, red. There's nothing red here. Oh, red, but put sh first. Shred, id. Shredded, shredded. He has been going to the gym every day for 2 years and eating lots of protein. He looks absolutely shredded. Okay. Should I do one more? I'll do one more. And sorry, you guys, there are a lot of comments and I haven't seen most of them because there really are a lot. But I'm trying my best to choose the ones that I think will benefit many people. I'm going to choose one more. Cristoval Aquino, I love your classes. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, I see one more that we can do. One of the words is a little bit rude, but we are learning. It's okay to use rude words when you are learning. It's okay to use them whenever you want to use them, but I'm just trying to be sensitive here because I know that some people don't like rude words. So the two words that we are going to talk about are beach and bitch. Beach. So first word, beach, 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 E. This is how you make the E sound, E. Let's go to the beach. Let's go swimming at the beach. I like to eat seafood when I go to the beach. Next word is bitch. So bitch is so originally, bitch is just the word for a female dog that a breeder has to create puppies, to create baby dogs. That dog might be called the bitch. But most people do not use that word. It's not a common word. Please never go to someone's house and say, oh, you have a bitch. Don't say that. Just say, oh, I like your dog. Your dog is cute. Your dog is beautiful. Something like that. Can I touch your dog? Don't call a dog a bitch. In the past, I guess still now some people do, but most people do not. It's usually only for people who work with the dogs because they breed them. They try to create puppies to sell them. That person might call the female dog a bitch, but most people do not. However, Many people do use this word a different way. Many people use the word bitch to say, well, let's say, many people use the word bitch to describe a woman who is rude, a woman who is rude, or a woman who is maybe bossy. If you're bossy, you're always telling people, "Don't do that. Do this." Something like that. Um, I don't use this word for women because it's rude, it's disrespectful, and usually people use it when women are doing things that men do. And they think men can act that way, but women shouldn't act that way. And no, that's not acceptable. Men and women should be able to do whatever they want to do. So I would not use the word bitch to describe a woman, and I do not recommend that you use it either. But just know that if you hear someone call a woman a bitch, it means that they don't like the way that she is acting. They think that she is rude. They think that she is mean. They think that she is bossy. Um, you can also use the word bitch to mean complain. He's always bitching about something, means he's always complaining about something. But this one is also very rude, and I don't recommend using it. So basically, I never, in any situation, recommend using the word bitch. But we're talking about it because many people have difficulty with the pronunciation here. This one has the E sound. This one has the I sound. So E, you do this, E, beach, beach, beach. And the sound is a little bit higher. E, B, not that high. Beach. Whereas bitch is the I sound, the short I sound, and it's lower, lower. I. So this one, E. This one, I. E. I. Beach. Bitch. Beach. Bitch. So yeah, don't recommend saying bitch. I don't like that I just said it that many times either, but I'm teaching you guys and I'm happy to help you. So yeah, that is all for today. I will see you next Tuesday because I do these live videos every Tuesday, every week on Tuesday, usually at a different time each week, but I do announce the time about 24 hours in advance. So if you want to see more of these videos, please make sure that you are following on Facebook or you have subscribed to my YouTube channel because you will get an announcement 24 hours beforehand telling you what time the video will be that week. But yeah, that is all for today. Thank you for watching and participating.